Hello, thank you so much. My name is Lilian and I specialise in unaccompanied singing, mostly traditional songs. I do play a few instruments, but I think for this I'm just going to be singing. I think I'll do 2, maybe 3 songs, depending on how much time, but I think I'll be alright. So, for the first song that I'm going to do, I think it's called A North Country Maid. And you may have heard of it. It's about a maid who is from the north and she travels down to London with all these expectations of her new life, and then she realises that she misses the north and the countryside. I'm from the country, I'm from Cheshire, and I just really enjoyed the imagery in this song and that's why I picked it. So my version is inspired by the Watersons. In their version I did add in a few verses from the Maddie Pryor version as well because I wanted the song to be a little bit longer and I just really enjoyed it that way. So yeah, this is A North Country Maid. I'm just gonna get my note. Okay. A North Country maid down to London has strayed, although with her nature it did not agree. And she's wept and she's sighed and she's wrung her hands and cried. Oh, I wish once again in the north I could be, where the oak and the ash and the bonny ivy tree all flourish and bloom in the north country. How sadly I roam and lament my dear home, where lads and lasses are making the hay, where the bells they do ring and the little birds they sing, and the maidens and meadows are pleasant and gay, where the oak and the ash and the bonny ivy tree all flourish and bloom in the north country. When I had the heart from my friends to depart, I thought I should be a lady at last, but now I do find that it troubles my mind, because that my joys and my pleasures are past, where the oak and the ash and the bonny ivy tree all flourish and bloom in the north country. The ewes and their lambs with the kids and their dams to see in the country as finely they play, where the bells they do ring and the small birds do sing, and the fields and the gardens are pleasant and gay, where the oak and the ash and the bonny ivy tree all flourish and bloom in the north country. No doubt if I please I could marry with ease, for where bonny lasses and lovers will come, but the lad that I wed must be north country bred, and must carry me back to my north country home, where the oak and the ash and the bonny ivy tree all flourish and bloom in the north country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny ivy tree all flourish and bloom in the North Country. Thank you. That one is really good to do with an audience. I feel like it's a lot more fun when people are singing along with you. So, okay. I think now for my next song I will sing one from my final recital. So I've just graduated. I went to Leeds Conservatoire and I studied folk, obviously. And my final performance, my theme was stories and storytelling. So that was things like myths and legends, folklore, fairy tales, the supernatural, things like that. So this next song is very well known. It's called Renadine, and it is a cautionary tale about meeting a werefox. I'll just get my note again. One night upon my rambles 2 miles below Fermoy, I met a farmer's daughter all on the mountains high. I said, my pretty fair maid, I'm glad to meet you here. All on this lonesome mountain, your beauty shines so clear. She said, young man, be civil, my company forsake, for it's to my good opinion I fear you are some rake. If my parents they should come to know, my life they would destroy, for keeping of your company all on the mountains high. I said, my dear, I am no rake, brought up in Venus' train, but I'm seeking for concealment all on the lonesome plain. Your beauty so enticed me, I could not pass you by, but it's with my gun I'll guard you all on the mountains high. Now her cherry cheeks and her ruby lips, they lost their former dye, and she fainted into his arms there, all on the mountains high. Now they had not kissed there once nor twice, when she came to again, and at that she kindly asked him, please tell me your name. If by chance you ask for me, perhaps you'll not me find. I'll be in my castle, inquire for Renadine. Sun and dark she followed him, his teeth so bright did shine, and he led her over the mountains, that sly bold Renadine. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna check the time. I think I have time for one more, so this next one is one that I learnt from the singing of June Tabor on her album Akbar. It's called The Reaper, and I fell very much in love with her arrangement and her style, and I felt inspired enough to add my own verse to this. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody at New Roots for putting on this event. I can imagine it was very stressful trying to organise everything, so I'm really grateful that it could go ahead still, and I'm really excited to hear what everybody else has to do. So yeah, this is my final song. It's called The Reaper. So now it's done. Once more the shining field has gone to feed the reaper's blade. All's I learned now, the stubble it lies still, with blood-red poppies overlaid. Where are my sons? The mother cries, just barely grown, yet gone away. Away, away, the reaper sighs, cut down like corn on an autumn day. And so once more the seed of life is sown, and in the loving earth it's laid, but it's never done. Once more the young men all must go to feed the reaper's blade. They said we can breathe, the mother sighs, weary lives left to revive. Though maybe she knew all along, fast grows the corn, yet another breath to hold. Thank you so much.